Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Wednesday, January 21, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Is this machine actually brewing, or is it just thinking about it?
Good morning to you too, David.
Morning, Alex.
It is brewing.
It sounds tired.
It sounds like it needs a vacation.
Don't we all?
I think it is just warming up the pipes.
I need it to warm up my brain.
Rough start to the morning?
You could say that.
Traffic?
No, just the realization that the inbox never sleeps.
That is the nature of the beast.
Speaking of beasts and global markets, did you catch the Wall Street Journal this morning?
I glanced at the headlines on the train.
Did you see the piece on the Afro coin launch?
Oh, the Pan-African Digital Currency Union?
That is the one.
Yes, published yesterday, right?
Exactly January 20.
It is fascinating stuff.
It is absolutely wild.
12 nations signing on immediately is impressive.
It is not just impressive, it is a logistical miracle.
They have been talking about this for years.
Yeah, but to actually pull the trigger,
It bypasses the dollar for internal trade.
that is the kicker.
It is going to stabilize local inflation rates.
And the article mentioned a projected 15% boost in intracontinental GDP.
By 2030, yes.
That is a massive number for our sales projections.
I knew you would bring it back to sales.
I have to.
It makes sense, though.
If the currency risk drops, we can expand our distribution hubs.
Without hedging against 12 different fluctuating currencies,
Exactly.
it is a bold move against the traditional banking hegemony,
The article said the AF is cautiously optimistic.
which is code for terrified but watching.
I just hope their blockchain infrastructure can handle the volume.
If they use the Nairobi Tech Hub protocols, it should be fine.
It is going to change how we quote prices in the region.
We might need to update the Q3 strategy deck.
I was thinking the same thing.
It is a historic week for economics.
And for weird science, apparently.
What do you mean?
Did you see the Boston Globe article from Monday?
The one about the bioluminescent infrastructure?
Yes, the glowing trees.
I read that one twice.
Boston is actually replacing street lamps with trees.
Only 20% of them for the pilot program.
That is still insane to think about.
It is brilliant bioengineering.
It sounds like a sci-fi movie.
It is practical, David.
How is a glowing oak tree practical?
They are genetically modified to emit a steady luminescence.
But is it bright enough to see my car keys?
The article says it provides sufficient ambient light for pedestrians.
I don't know, Alex.
Think about the energy savings.
The report said 40% reduction in municipal energy costs?
Exactly.
That is a lot of money for the city.
And it drastically reduces light pollution.
So we can actually see the stars again?
That is the idea.
I guess that is romantic.
It is also sustainable.
But who maintains them?
The Parks Department, I assume.
So instead of an electrician, you call a gardener?
Essentially, yes.
Hello, my street light died. Please send water.
It is a bit more complex than that.
I am just picturing the maintenance request forms.
It is a huge step forward for green tech.
I wonder if they turn off during the day.
They are bioluminescent, so they probably glow faintly all the time.
But you can't see it in the sunlight.
Precisely.
I suppose it beats changing light bulbs.
And it cools the urban heat island effect.
True, more shade is always good.
It is the integration of biology and utility.
It is very 2026.
It certainly is.
Speaking of living arrangements, did you see the New York Times piece?
Which section?
Real estate and society.
Oh, the article about the co-living suburbs?
Yeah, published this morning, January 21.
I found that one rather poignant.
I found it terrifying.
Why terrifying?
4 families buying one massive compound together?
It is a logical response to the housing market.
It sounds like a commune.
It is not a commune, David.
Sharing a kitchen with 15 people?
It is structured co-living.
The article said, it is the #1 trend for millennials in their 40s.
It makes perfect financial sense.
I get the money part.
You split the mortgage, utilities, and maintenance.
But what about privacy?
The estates are huge, David.
Still, you have to socialize constantly,
The article highlighted the mental health benefits.
combating loneliness.
Exactly.
I guess people are tired of being isolated.
It is a return to village-style living.
But with high-speed internet and smart fridges.
And shared childcare.
That was a big point in the article.
It relieves the burden on working parents.
I suppose having 6 adults around to watch the kids helps.
It changes the social fabric of the suburbs.
No more white picket fences separating everyone.
Now it is shared gardens and communal workspaces.
I like my fence, Alex.
You are just antisocial before your coffee.
Maybe that is it.
The market is adapting to reality.
It is definitely a shift in the American dream.
The dream is just evolving.
From my house to our compound.
If it builds community, I am all for it.
I guess I could handle it if I like the neighbors.
That is the key, isn't it?
Imagine being stuck with a bad cook.
You would just order takeout.
True.
Speaking of takeout, did you finish the client proposal?
Almost.
Almost?
I need that coffee first.
The machine has stopped making noise.
Finally.
It looks like a full cup.
Liquid gold.
Don't burn your tongue.
I will try not to.
We have the team sync at 10.
I will be ready.
With the sales figures,
And the new Afro coin projections.
look at you, staying ahead of the curve.
I try my best.
Grab your mug.
Got it?
Let's go crush it.
After you?
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.